Good day or evening. I hope all is well with you. Welcome to Filling Your Soul, living with meaning and purpose through the wisdom of the Kabbalah. Today's topic is on avoiding avoidance. At times, do you find yourself doing the avoid dance? Many of us know the steps to take for this one. Does it begin with making many swift movements far away from a challenging project? Yep, sounds familiar to me. Do you think if you avoid doing something, it'll go away and you'll feel free and at ease? Or rather, do you experience the very opposite? Sensing discomfort growing within you, like a rolling snowball picking up volume along the way. Furthermore, when this uneasy feeling arises to your awareness, does it give you an unpleasant wake-up call? Until somehow you manage to push the sensations away and sweep them neatly back under the rug? Yes, I can attest to that too. For those of us who can relate to this saboteur of avoidance, what is this dance all about? First of all, think about it. Are you avoiding what to do because you are not truly connected to what is meaningful to you in your life? Or are you taking on this activity as part of a personal mission that reflects your inner wisdom, true values, and core needs? Secondly, if you are in sync and strongly committed to accomplishing your goals and dreams, can you muster up the discipline to see it through to its completion in a certain amount of time? Or are you struggling, like some of us do, with a part of yourself that is stopping you from facing the music and putting in the time and work required? For some of us, freedom may be a strong core need. However, we may also have an equally strong core need to make a significant difference to others in our lives. And if you have both of these needs, freedom without finding meaning and purpose may feel like an unearned freedom. A freedom that does not ring true. I like what guest speaker Dennis Palumbo so poignantly expressed in episode 27 of this podcast when he said that even if you have enough money, status, power, and possessions, and I'll add freedom to the mix, this doesn't do much good when you're having a dark night with the soul at 2 o'clock in the morning and then realize that you don't really feel good about how your life is. And if what's meaningful leads to our purpose, something we feel passionate about, we can always refer back to our vision to help us smooth out the bumps along the journey and keep on track to our destination. So if you avoid taking the actions necessary to truly express yourself and allow your skills, competence, and confidence to accumulate, remember, the road to freedom is paved with discipline and action. But we have to train ourselves to take on more work by balancing the times we are operating within and outside of our comfort zones. Kind of when I was a little girl, my mother of blessed memory, a strong health advocate, had a neat way of getting me to eat my oatmeal, not my favorite food at the time. I remember it like yesterday, sitting in our small cottage at the dining room table with a slice of toast topped with bright red jam and a bowl of oatmeal. She made it a game and said to me, "For every 5 bites of toast, have 1 bite of oatmeal." It turned out to be fun. I remember her presence like it was yesterday. She was wise beyond imagination and figured out a way to make the oatmeal enjoyable. I loved the attention, and it made sense to me. In fact, it was a great balance, the 5 bites of toast with a spoonful of oatmeal. Not too sweet, not too bland, but just right, like the baby bear said. And this is how I began to love oatmeal. Sometimes with honey or toast and jam if I allow myself the carbs. The sweet with the not so sweet. The freedom with the discipline. The wanting to be calm and relaxed with pushing yourself so that you can achieve. It's all a fine balance. All this relates to the Kabbalistic concept of the divine attribute or channel of Tiferes, which represents harmony, beauty, and compassion. Tiferes is achieved when there is just the right blend of the sephira of chesed, which is kindness and benevolence, together with the sephira of gevurah, which is strength, severity, and discipline. Here are 3 tips to overcome avoidance. First, be mindful and aware of the saboteur of avoidance. As soon as you recognize this within yourself, you are already on the way to self-healing. Second, get to the bottom of what you may fear. Is it self-doubt, fear of success, responsibility, fear of failure, etc.? And turn these into faith, connecting to God through prayer and conversation, trusting that you are part of God, and then turn that negative self-talk to wonderment, creativity, and accomplishment. Finally, set time to begin your project in your calendar. Start slow, 20 minutes or less if you choose. Like the toast with sweet red jam and the oatmeal. Allow yourself to get engaged, and when you have formed a connection to the work, no matter how challenging, invite yourself to increase the time. Remember to be open to develop yourself with the pure intent of fulfilling your potential and making a contribution no matter how big or small. Then be sure to give yourself a small reward for your efforts. Now you're on your way to form a new good habit. Never mind worrying about the outcome or success. It's not in our hands. Just be happy with your work and be your biggest fan. If you would like information on other topics, I welcome you to subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. And for my free gift, go to livingwithmeaningandpurpose.com/gift. God willing, until we meet again, wishing you health, happiness, success, and blessings.